Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the budgeting esthetician, and today I'm going to be doing a bill condensing and sinking funds update for the month of November. I did already go ahead and unstuff everything I needed to from my second paycheck of November, just to make this video a little bit simpler, because I do have a couple other things to show you in this video. And yeah, I've got a lot going on lately. For those of you who don't know, probably by the name of my channel, you will see that I am an esthetician, but I just recently became one. So yeah, I was doing some training for the last couple weeks, and then I am fully on the books now and everything. So I've had clients already, and it's been super exciting and fun, and I really enjoy it, but it's also been kind of stressful. And I actually got off a little bit early today on a Saturday, which is really nice. So yeah, I'm taking this time to film, but beyond that, just a quick disclaimer, I am a cash stuffer. So all the bills you will see in this video are prop bills. Well, I do have some real cash in one envelope, but everything else is prop bills. But yeah, we're just going to go through all my binders and condense anything we can condense. I've got my sinking funds update sheet right here pulled up in my Lily Budget's budget book that is always linked down below my description box. Her shop is, along with every other shop I have purchased things from that you see in my videos. So yeah, we'll just go through, and I don't count any of my expenses in this. This is just between the categories that are sinking funds or savings that carry over from month to month. So sometimes I do some more spending out of certain categories, but I kind of still like to keep track of them and see overall how I'm doing comparatively from one month to the next. So I've already got in October's numbers right here, and yeah, now we'll figure out how we did for November. And I'm going to start in my expenses and savings binder. So we will just skip all the way past all of our expenses, because none of those get pulled from, but onto our savings, starting with a head. That is at its current goal of $1,500, as it has been for a while. So that is no change. I believe my goal for 2024 for this envelope is going to go up to $3,000 in this envelope. This is part of my emergency savings. It is specifically about being ahead on my expenses. So I am over 1 month ahead at this point. So I think with the 3,000, I will get to like 2, maybe even 3 months ahead. I have to run my numbers again for that, but at least 2 months ahead is what I want to be. I do eventually want to get to 3 months, but that's the goal for next year, at least. Cushion, my cushion sinking fund is one that I keep around specifically to be able to pull a little bit of money from. So I do keep it in my savings, but it is the one I pull from in here the most, because I do not consider it an emergency savings like my head fund and my rainy day that you'll see here in a second. This is more that predictable kind of, oh, I missed a day at work because I was sick, so obviously my income's going to be lower, and my income is variable as it is. So, you know, maybe that one paycheck, I'll just be willing to just, you know, stuff less. But in case I ever want to be able to stuff something, you know, or I'm going to build this up a little bit here in December, because I know I'm going to be missing a day. New Year's Day will be closed down, so I think I'm going to save up to make sure that I am prepared for that. So, you know, kind of somewhat predictable things sometimes, or unpredictable things, but that aren't you know, a huge emergency. So a lot of times too, if I go over in my variable expenses at all, gas, groceries, and spending by a little bit, I can pull from here too. So yeah, and let's see, we ended October with 424 in here, and now we have 152, 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 92, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 400. So we actually went down in this category. Oh, and then let me leave that out real quick. So 400, so that is a negative 24. But that is okay. I honestly can't even remember why I'm negative in there. But let's see, we are going to condense this a bit. I feel like I had a plan too for how I was going to condense this. Let's see, I think I'm going to do $20, $40, $50, and then with another 50, and get a 100. Oh, and you guys, let me put that back. We didn't even count how much we have up here. So this is how much I unstuffed from my envelopes. And there should be $701 here. So sorry, you guys. I think it was my last stuffing video. I forgot to count the money at the beginning too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 56, 650, 70, 90, 70, or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 50, 70, 90, 95, 701. Okay, that's not the most important part, other than just to make sure I still have 701 at the end, but there we go. Oh, it's been a crazy couple weeks, you guys. Okay, now we are going to grab one of these hundreds, and I'll put back this 100 here. I believe that's what I planned on doing, because I knew I wanted to have at least one $10 bill there. So yeah, we should still have 400, 1, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90, 92, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 400. Perfect. And the end goal, the new end goal to have in here at all times is more like around 500 now as well. And then rainy day also is at its goal of 1500, and that is $1,000 in the bank, and then all the cash in there is real cash, so $500. What I'm kind of thinking about doing, because I will start getting cash tips now that I'm on the books, so I'm kind of thinking about taking this 500 to the bank and doing my next year's savings challenge with real cash, because I do want to be able to have real cash on me at all times. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I could even keep this and do it with real cash. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. But for now, moving along to savings. This is just a generic other savings envelopes that I can make sure I'm always just saving for anything else miscellaneous. And we have been doing a $500 savings challenge for here. So let's see, that is right here, and we ended last month with $395, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 40, 55, 455 in here. This will be done by the end of the year. And let's see, that would be 60 I added in here. Let's see, as far as condensing, we should be able to keep all the 100s, this 50, and this 5. So this should be 100 here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Perfect. So another 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 55. 455 is still in there. Perfect. And that is it for my expenses and savings binder. So moving along to my sinking funds binders. This is my long-term sinking funds binder. So this one tends to have higher amounts because I spend out of these categories less often. I did move my Cancer dashboard from minimalistic budgets in here because I changed around my short-term sinking funds binder, which we'll talk about here in a minute when we get there. Annual bills is my first category in here, and that is still at 0. That won't be getting stuffed again until January of next year. Because, yeah, I don't think I have any planned annual bills for next year that aren't due until August. And that's getting $5 a month. That's going to be fully funded by then for sure. So, business, however, I think is right below that. Yes, business ended last month with 30, and now it has 20, 35, and 40. So I'm going to put down this 10 and 2 5s for 20. And now it has 20 and 40 still in it. I got this envelope because of, as me as an esthetician, that's a positive 10. I do have to invest back into my work every now and again with like continued education courses, and those classes cost money. So yes, that's the main reason I have that envelope. I also have to like renew my license every 4 years, so it's very inexpensive to do that, but still. Car is right below that. Yes, ended last month with 1,200, and now it has 1,000, 1, 2, 300, 1,300. So we added 100 in there. This is going to go down soon though, because I'm doing a savings challenge in here for a new car, but I'm also using some of this money as like maintenance on my current car, and I do need to get an oil change and tire rotation here very, very soon before we start getting snow and everything like that. Are you guys looking forward to winter? I don't know. I'm not a huge winter person, but that's probably because it gets super cold and snowy where I live. But anyways, home has got, or I'm sorry, ended last month with 550, and we are ending this month with 550, 556, 620, 40, 55, and 60. 660 in there, which means we added 110 this month in home. Let's see, and then that means we can keep the 500 obviously, and a 50 and a 10, and then this should be 100. 50, 70, 95, 100. This is a savings challenge as well, and a fund I am using to save for when I move out from where I'm currently living with some family. So home still has 5, 6, 50, and 660. Thank you so much for all the comments that I received, giving me advice on, I was thinking about potentially moving out sooner rather than later, and a lot of you stepped in and were like, no, don't do that. And I really appreciate it. That is definitely the logical thing to do and what I was leaning towards anyways. But you know, sometimes in life I'm a big self-doubter, unfortunately. So yeah. Medical ended last month with 235, and now we have 220, 45, 55, 255. So that is a positive 20. And let's see, 200 and then 5, and this should be 50, 20, 45, and 50. The goal is to have $300 in here by the end of the year, which is my current deductible. So we now have $255 still in medical. Pet care started at 0 and is ending at 0. We will start saving for in here next year. This is not for a current pet, it's for a future pet, because definitely if I move out and live alone, I definitely want a pet. Okay, travel ended last month with $150, and now we still have $100 in my trip category there, and then stay now has 50, 70, 95, 100. So that would be a total of $200 in travel, which is a positive 50 this month. And then this is all just going down for 100. Oh, I almost messed myself up. Man, my brain is just not on it lately. Okay. 200 in travel. And last but not least, we are going into my short-term sinking funds binder, which has gotten a bit of a makeover lately. So I have had this dashboard before, actually, and you guys have just never seen it in my videos. I will, I actually maybe believe the Etsy shop I've gotten this from has been linked in my description box. I'll have to check and make sure. But I believe this is the only thing I've ever purchased from her. It's just a super cute little sinking funds tracker for how much you're adding to each of your categories in here. I had this made back when my binders were different, so I had travel on here before, so I crossed that out on here. But I asked her to make it like customizable for me, so she can do it to where if you've just got a certain amount, you know, you can tell her, I always stuff $10 in this category, and you know, whatever. I asked her to make it like lines for me so that I could write in with the Sharpie how much I'm adding to these categories, because yeah, it changes up a lot. So like right now, I wanted to just be able to show you guys, I have the amounts I believe that I'm adding for my next stuffing, or the stuffing I just did. I'm honestly not 100% sure right now, just to show you guys what it would look like. But you can get it pre-made to where, you know, she puts down the amount numbers you want here. But the envelopes in here though are new. I want to pull out too and show you guys some of these stuff my order from her came with. It came in this adorable little bag. There's a little thank you sticker, as well as a sticker back here that says use correctly, a budget doesn't restrict you, it empowers you, which I love. I think that's so cute, as well as some care instructions here, which I think is really cool. I've never seen that before. But yes, it does have the name of the shop down here at the bottom, but you probably won't be able to see it very well. So it is simply budgeted for her Instagram here, but it's simply budgeted on Etsy, I believe, as well. Again, I will have her linked below. And then I did purchase from her as well. This is not a freebie, but I purchased this adorable little savings tracker that says fueled by caffeine and anxiety, and I thought this was so cute and fun. It came with an adorable A6 envelope too if you wanted it. I just didn't really need the envelope, but the envelope was cute too. But yeah, it's got little coffee cups with little hearts, and it's like a customizable one where you can decide how much each coffee cup's gonna be. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be using this next year. It's so cute. And then these are the envelopes. So they are with a vellum that has eucalyptus on it. I thought they were so pretty. And then I also loved the rounded corner style. That's really kind of become more popular nowadays, and I kind of wish all mine were rounded, but I don't. I could probably just buy a corner rounder and just do them myself on my own envelopes. I just love supporting, especially around the holidays, small businesses. So go support her if you like any of the stuff she has. She has super popular right now, the matte laminated envelopes as well. But we have all my same categories. So adventures, which is like kind of like my fun category, started the month with 50 and now it has 55 and 60. 60 in adventures. Okay, clothing down here started the month with 0 and now it has 50, which is a positive 50, which we just added my last paycheck, and that can't be condensed. And I almost completely forgot we were doing a condensing here too, so we're gonna put these 2 5s down for a 10 and we still have 60 in adventures. Kind of lost track of what I was doing there for a second. Okay, giving, I think is right here. Yes, giving started with 40 this month and now it has 50, 70, 85, and 90. Because I did add an extra 50 in here this month. So we're just putting down these 2 5s and a 10 for a 20 because we are getting close to Christmas. And that still has 50, 70, 90 in there. Holidays is up here. Okay, started the month with 25 and now we are ending with 25, 35 in there. Okay, we'll just put down these 2 5s for another 10 and we still have 20, 35. This is for non like gift giving related holidays. Household should be right there. Yes, started with 20 and is ending with 15. So it's a negative 5 and that can't be condensed. I don't know if I kind of explained it, but these are some of the categories I spin out of a little bit more frequently. So it's very common for these to go down or not go up very much. Miscellaneous started the month with 50 and is now at 25, so that's a negative 25. I'm currently actually pulling from this envelope for debt, but it's not potentially going to be for that next year. And then, right, last but not least, yep, right below that is Pamper, which started the month with 70 and is ending with 51, 150, and 155. Which should be a positive 85. Yes, that should be right, because I should have added 100 and I spent 15 on a pedicure. Perfect. And these 250s are just going to go down for 100. Oh, and that's our last 100 and it still has 155. And I said in my last video I hadn't had my next massage scheduled out, but I finally got that figured out, which I'm so excited about. But all right, you guys, that concludes that binder. And then the only other category I have left here is my Roth IRA, which I always just count as having 500. It fluctuates slightly from that in reality, but yes, that is a starter amount I had put in that account by a family member who wanted that account set up for me. I've not added anything to that account yet because I just have so many other priorities with car and house and debt, and yeah, that's just not my priority right now, unfortunately. I know they say to start young with that kind of thing, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add up these amounts here and see what we have in all of our envelopes for our sinking funds and savings at the end of November. So I'm going to grab my calculator real quick. Okay, and I'll just start at the top here. 60, 1500, 1300. Okay, if I did my math correct, and I will go back and check this, we are ending the month of November with $7,240. But let me double check that real quick. Okay, that is correct, you guys. We are ending with $7,240. So if I subtract what we saved, or I'm sorry, what we had total at the end of October, which is $6,739, that should mean we saved a total of $501 this month. That is funny. I really wish it would be 500 flat at that point. And I just double checked everything again. And it is 501. So that is great, you guys. I'm so excited I was able to save that much this month. We're going to go ahead and give the money up here a count and make sure I didn't mess anything up during the condensing process. And this part is never as satisfying as with real cash, unfortunately. And I really wish I had some hundreds left, but this should be 701 if we did everything correctly. 51, 52, 53. Honestly, we're going to put that down for now. 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 20, wait, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 520, 540. Okay, that's what I thought. 540, 550, 600, 610, 20, 625, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 701. So perfect. A lot of fives there. As always, a lot of 50s, I feel like, too. But that means I did everything correctly this time around, which is great because my last bill exchange and sinking funds update video, I remember there being a couple mishaps in that. But that concludes this video, you guys. Please give it a like, comment down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. We are, I believe, at like 310 subscribers right now. Let's get that number up to 400. My channel is slowly but steadily growing, and I just want to always thank you guys and let you know I appreciate you so much. But if you do, like I said, enjoy this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out so much. And with all that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day and your week until I see you again for my next cash stuffing. And I will see you guys later.